My son and I are so alike. People often say that Declan looks like Brian, but the truth is he has my eyes. My small, scrunched up eyes, and Brian's wide mouth. But as we all know, the eyes are the window to the soul. Can you imagine how difficult it is to look into your son's eyes and see the same demons that have haunted you over the past 40 years? To know what struggles he will face and how hard he will have to fight his own nature? Somewhere deep inside both of us, we have the same desire to fix things, the same desire to be the best, the same desire to be correct. Many times this desire is misconstrued as selfish. It's not. Most days it's truly birthed from a place of trying to make the world better, of wanting to be better. But usually that doesn't work out there in the real world. What this has meant for me is a long journey of letting go, giving up, letting others take control, with limited success. I've been called bossy, arrogant, a know-it-all. What it means for Declan right now is that he knows how to push my buttons like no other person on the planet. When we disagree, it's like having an argument with myself. An irrational, selfish, confused, 7-year-old version of myself. He's 10 now. So. Last night, I fucked up royally. I didn't strike him, we never have. But the words that I hurled at my son, those I am incredibly ashamed of. Those I can't take back. Words hurt just as much as hands, and don't I know it. Doesn't matter that he did everything in his power to piss me off. I'm the adult. I should be in better control. And even worse, I'm the one that knows exactly where he's coming from. Once I realized that we were going to a place where I could hurt that special bond that I have with my very special child, I walked away for a while. I calmed down, and then I walked back. I apologized, and he did too, but mine was more important. And then we talked. We really, really talked. Declan has always been an old soul. From the minute he was born, even though he was 2 months early, you could tell he's been around the earth many times before. You could see it in his eyes, the ones that match mine so perfectly. He's also an only child who is social and mature and used to being around adults, all wrapped up in a tall, skinny, 7-year-old child. Who's no 10. A child, I sometimes forget that and I push him too hard, too far, and expect too much. This is something that I promised myself that I need to remember more, because he's 7 or 10. And yet, when we talked, our conversation felt good, connected. I laid several things bare for him to help him understand why I get so upset with him, why he and I struggle more than he does with his daddy. That we have to try harder because he is so important to me, and that I want things to be different for us. I just hope he heard me.